You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Hold on, y'all. Yeah. What's going on, family? It's our boy, Coach Malachi in the building, and we are back. Hold on, I'm trying to switch my Wi-Fi on my phone. Want to make sure you guys can hear me, so let me just do this. Do this right here.
You are now rocking with the hottest boxing.
Thank y'all. Want to make sure you guys can hear me, so let me just okay, y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. Salute to everybody, man. Peace to everybody. How do I turn the volume down here?
You are now rocking with the hottest boxing.
Thank y'all. Want to make sure you guys can hear me, so let me just all right, cool. Think y'all can hear me. I think y'all get me. Salute to everybody, man. Peace to the family, man. Peace to the family, man. Happy Tender Running Fridays, man. You know. But the boxing, listen, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, boy. I've been looking on the boxing landscape, and this shit dry. I mean, it just is. It just, you know what I mean? It just dry. It's like the same old, you know, you're going to get the same old interviews, same old characters, same old talking points. You know, it's going to be, you know what I mean? Just, you know, you know what I mean? That's just my perspective from what I'm seeing. I'm like, yeah, it just, man. Like I told you, I know a lot of these dudes. I know how much money their channels generate. I know who doing what, so it ain't what you think. Trust me. I'll expose it one day. Shout out to Mr. Board. Mr. Board, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Brandy Sweet Like Candy, Mr. Tomato Candy's in his BI. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is, man. I kind of like, you know, sit back and I'm looking at all this stuff that, you know, that Oscar De La Hoya, you know, Oscar De La Hoya is so, you know, it's funny because Oscar De La Hoya have his fans as a promoter. And I've been telling y'all for a minute, when, you know, the thrill, when the thrill is gone, like BB King say, the thrill is gone. It is what it is. It's like watching a slow death. You know, it's like, man, this motherfucker been deteriorating for years, and I seen people who I love go through that, unfortunately. But as it relates to boxing in America, it's motherfuckers they're in hospice. Yeah. Shout out to Jamie. Jamie, what's going on, fam? Jamie in this BI. We got Jiggity Jamie. Jamie's in this BI. Who else we got? What is it? Young Talent. What's going on, fam? He say, salute, coach. He say in the chat, he say, fag, now I woke up 8 a.m. this morning saying, Boy Crawford broke. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what the boxing news has come to. It's just, you know, old crusty niggas, old crusty trolls who got titties, who C-cup, you know, breastfeed their grandchildren. Niggas damn near 60. Blood, Crip, GD, Vice Lord. I mean, I got so many receipts on this nigga. Just I used to bother this dude all the time, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, whatever, man. Shout out to Rico from that town. You know, his audience is very, very special. He has a very special audience. They is slow. You know, I mean, his audience is the Tank Davis audience. So pretty much damn near anything that's any men, a lot of these guys who pro Tank low, they got their IQ is low, just as low as his. So, you know, I mean, those are the low IQs. Them motherfuckers there is just, Lord have mercy. They special. I'm talking about Roland Romero special. I mean, I'm talking about ignorant with a capital I. You get what I'm saying? You know, the niggas I love talking about all the time, pissing them off, making them mad, and ain't shit they can do about it. So, you know, I just like to antagonize them. And, you know, I like to antagonize them. You know, so, I mean, you know, yeah. I mean, but that's just boxing media. This right now, you can just come up and just make up any kind of lie and just say any goddamn thing. That's just what it is. Not only just boxing media, but mainstream media. Mainstream media is the same way. They just make up a lie about you. The people don't want the truth. They want the lie. People don't want the truth. They want the lie. So get them what they want. Shout out to Damien. Damien, what to say, fam? Damien say, what to say, fam? He say anybody who thinks Bud is broke is definitely slow as fuck. Yeah, you know. Yeah. I mean, he broke. I mean, you know, that's what they say. You know. Okay, you know what I mean? Shout out to D4L in this BI. Shout out to Jamie in this BI. Anyway, so listen. So somebody had sent me this video earlier this week, right? And you guys know, I think I told y'all the story. I met James Toney in Vegas, and I told y'all how that went down. And you know, I met actually him. I already had no Matt Roy at Pro Box before, but James Toney, man, like James Toney, one of my favorite fighters of all time, because I interviewed James Toney twice on this channel. No, one time. No, you know what? That's not true. I interviewed him twice on Major Key Boxing's channel. Major Key did that because Major Key used to do a lot of interviews, and he used to call me on quite a few interviews and stuff like that, and you know, so damn, I just realized my name ain't even spelled right in the corner. That's okay. It is what it is. Y'all know who it is. Yeah, so James Lights Out, you know, I just loved his style of boxing. I loved his poise. I loved his awareness in the ring. Great footwork. I'm talking about this is a guy who doesn't waste movement. Everything he does serves a purpose. If he move and he can slip punches with the slightest of moves. And I hear people talking about, oh man, with James Toney, he took too many punches, he slurred and speaking this and that. And I'm like, that's bullshit. Now, as he got older, did he fight longer than he should have fought? Yes. So of course, if you fight longer than you should have fought, he got 10 losses. He's never, I think he got 10 losses. He's never been stopped. So, you know, if you know, but he got like, what's James Toney record? I got to look his record up. Nigga got damn near 60 fights or whatever, right? But he's never been stopped. He wasn't the most disciplined person in the world when it came to being in tip-top shape. Like he didn't stay in one weight division for a long, long period of time or nothing of that sort. But, you know, he wasn't the most disciplined person in the world when it come to, you know, making weight and this and that. I mean, he's never missed weight, but, you know, he'll move up. He gained weight. He went all the way up to heavyweight. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, you see how he was shaped like how fat he was, but he still had hands. He still can box. He still had the footwork, you know, the ring, you know. So James Toney was used to, you know, getting brutal sparring wars. You get what I'm saying? And you hear people say, yeah, man, James Toney used to spar without headgear. That's not true. That's not true. James Toney used to spar with headgear. However, James Toney he was just so disrespectful in the gym. He'll fight everybody in the gym. And it could be 10 heavyweights in there. He'll call them all out. I'm going to fight you. Then you get in here. He'll be dead tired and get in there and fight a dude that's fresh. So that's how he knew how to fight through fatigue, because he repped it so much in sparring. He'll fight. That's how he knew how to fight through fatigue. Like, he get in there and he actually fought. You didn't see James Toney doing any fancy pad work, like Floyd and Roger Mayweather or any of these young guys. You didn't see James doing any of that stuff. As a matter of fact, you won't see any of the old school fighters doing all that fancy shit. Yeah, like, you get what I'm saying? All this, the Cobra bag and all that stuff there. I mean, they had that, but they pretty much worked on techniques. And when you did hear about them sparring and stuff like that, sparring is not to see who can beat who up. Like the sparring with the doghouse rules that Floyd Mayweather do, that ain't sparring. That's just two niggas fighting with headgear on. Right? That's all it is. And we just gonna fight till somebody get tired and all that stuff there. Whoever quit first, that ain't sparring. Sparring is when you listen to any old school trainer or whatever, they'll tell you sparring is just, you use sparring in order to work on things, in order to get better. You're not going all out on your opponent trying to prove you can knock him out, and your sparring partner is not trying to prove he can knock you out. It's all about working on certain things, trying to get better at certain things. Did you get what I'm saying? That's what it was all about. That's what sparring is all about. You're practicing and working on certain techniques and forms and seeing what work and what don't work. And if you got your ass whooping, sparring, working on something, good. Then okay, I can't do that. I got beat doing this in sparring. So let me see how I can get around that. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what it was about. Back then, they had trainers who taught you all that pretty shit, like shit. It's like Buddy McGirt told me. Buddy McGirt told me, he said it was this kid who wanted him to train him. I'm in LA. True story. I'm in LA. Steve Kim can bear witness to this, because Steve Kim is the one that I was with him, and he took me over to Buddy McGirt's gym. I interviewed Buddy McGirt, interviewed Joe Goosen, and I met Malik Scott and Gerald Washington, heavyweights. Malik Scott, Gerald Washington. Two, they both of them big. There's some tall motherfuckers, but two trash cans. That, well, I ain't gonna say it was trash cans. I can't say that. No, I can't say they were trash cans, but they was mediocre. It was mediocre. You see what I'm saying? Especially Malik Scott. Great conversationist though. Great conversationist. So, he say, look, man, we not going to go all out and sparring. So he said this kid, Buddy McGirt said this kid came up to him and he said, hey man, look, man, I heard a lot about you. You know what I mean? I want you to train me. You know what I mean? So Buddy was like, okay, well, who are you? He said, look, man, I just want to ask you a question. He said, what? He said, can you teach me? Do you know how to do the hand mitts like Roger Mayweather and Floyd? Can you teach me how to do the facts? Can you teach me how to do the hand mitts like Floyd? And Buddy McGirt reply was, he said, can you fight like Floyd? Said the kid looked at him and he kind of like got what he was saying. He was like, no, I can't fight like Floyd. He said, no, I can't teach you how to do that hand routine that they be doing. He said, I can teach you how to fight. If you want to learn how to fight, I can teach you that. If you want to learn the fundamentals, I can teach you that. I can properly train you, and to make sure that you're properly prepared for your upcoming fight. Well, I can teach you that, but all that old pretty shit, nah. True. Shout out to Curtis. He said he's wasting his time. Devin doesn't have the power. I don't think he's wasting his time if he's getting paid. If he's getting paid to work with Devin, or if that's something that he does, explain to me how is he wasting his time. I mean, it might be a waste of time to you, but to someone like him, we don't, how do you know that? Shout out to Pooh. Pooh, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Pooh, what's going on with that? Shout out to Big John Doe. Big John Doe, what up, though? Hey, anyway, yeah, so back to what I was saying, though. So, yeah, so motherfucker be like all that pretty shit. Like you won't see any of these guys doing that shit. You won't see Mike McCallum doing it. R.I.P. to him. Jeremy Cleveland, you won't see that. You won't see Pernell Whitaker. You won't see any of these guys. You won't see, now you'll see it in this era, all the pretty shit, but yeah, it's, I remember I was talking to Dickie Woods, man, old school legendary trainer Dickie Woods. He used to train James Toney as well, and Chico Corrales. He used to train them too. And he was talking about, he was talking about that. He said, man, they doing all the other shit that like every fighter back then did things differently, you know what I mean, to get ready for a fight. Like, I think like Tommy Hearns, he used to jump rope, but he said he didn't like jump roping, so he used to work on other things, I think Emmanuel Stewart, RP to him, he believed in, look, man, you can have all that strength and conditioning and stuff, but goddamn it, are you learning how to fight? You know what I mean? Like, if you spending most of your time strength and conditioning, I got to go to the gym, I got to go recover from this, I got to go do that, or all this shit there. He like, man, you ain't niggas, you actually working on fighting. That, you get what I'm saying? Like, all that pretty shit, cool, but Emmanuel Stewart, he believed in working the fundamentals and really like getting in the ring, working with you, setting that shit up, and really giving you the proper instructions. Like you could just hear the difference when you hear these old school trainers versus these current trainers now. I'm not saying all of them, because you got some of the current trainers that have the old school principles, but then you have some that they don't. You can tell because when you hear a motherfucker in the corner telling you to figure it out and go ahead and they just tell you just to do something without giving you the instructions to do it. Now I will say this. There are times where, like, motherfucker, or one of them old school trainers may be like, man, look here, man, you blowing it, man. You gotta, man, get this motherfucker out of there now, man. I told you what to do. Look, listen, I don't give you all the instructions I can give you. Because at some point in time, you don't give a motherfucker everything you can give them, right? Especially when it's late in the fight. When it's late in the fight, fatigue sets in. So when fatigue sets in, there are certain things that you want to do from an execution standpoint that you really can't do because, from an execution standpoint, that you really can't do because you're tired. So you have to know how to fight through fatigue. And that point in time, it's remembering what we trained, what we worked on, remember what your corner is telling you, your trainer, and having the will and desire, that's where will and desire comes in. Because when you're tired, what makes a motherfucker keep fighting when he's tired? His will and desire. His will and desire. Only will and desire gives you, only will and desire allows you, gives you the fortitude in order to keep fighting when you're tired. Because, fatigue will make a motherfucker, you know what I mean? As Custom Auto said, fatigue makes cowards out of all of us. When a motherfucker tired, he give up for most times. Shout out to A-Sound T. Yeah, motherfucker tired, he give up. You know what I mean? So it gotta be, you gotta have a strong desire. And that desire comes from having the will in order to keep going. The heart, the determination to keep going. You get what I'm saying? So, and I will say this. You know who have that? A lot of fighters have it. Devin Haney have it. Because when he fought Ryan Garcia dropped him, 3 times, and he kept getting up fighting. He kept fighting. You know what I mean? Adrian Broner have it. He got when Marcos Maidana and Sean Porter and Mikey and other dudes who went to put hands and foot on his ass, he kept fighting. Deontay Wilder got it. You know, he don't have the skill, but you know, when Tyson Fury was putting hands and foots on his ass, when he dead tired and about to fall out and can barely stand up and he's stumbling and bumbling across the ring, like he when he said, you got to knock me out, he really mean that shit. He really mean that shit. Got to knock him out. Quite a few fighters, man. They gonna keep trying to fight. You know, Anthony Joshua's, the Tyson Furies. He gonna keep trying to fight. It's some more. New Ways, you know, Usyk. The motherfucker gonna fight, bro. Nigga, I'm gonna fight. I'm nigga, like you have to run that shit. Because when you're a professional fighter, you know, you're in shape like a professional athlete is nothing like an average everyday person in society. You know, the average athlete is more so like your superhumans in society. What do I mean by that? They can do things that average people can't do. From a physical standpoint, you know, they can endure under stressful situations as it relates to their job, boxing, a lot longer than you can. You know, they know how to fight through fatigue. They have the discipline to train properly, drink water at the right time, eat the right foods, you know, make the sacrifices to, you know, restrain oneself from eating certain things and to cut weight in order to, you get what I'm saying? So the average person can't do that. So that's the closest to a superhuman you're going to get to. The average person can't do that. Or someone who's trained in a certain martial art or whatever. Average person can't do that. So that's the closest thing to, as I said, a superhuman you're going to get. Like that. Average motherfucker going to fold like a lawn chair. You know what I mean? True. You could take a dude that's a tomato can in boxing and can't neither one of us whoop him. Neither one of us. You could take somebody like Six Figure Johnny, my guy, who ain't the most talented heavyweight in the world. Johnny look like, I think Johnny almost 40 years old now, if not 40. And you put him in there with an elite heavyweight, they'll probably make mincemeat out of him. People will laugh and do this and do that. But you take a regular dude off the street, that's the same height as Six Figure Johnny Rice, he'll beat the brakes off of him. True. He'll beat the brakes off of him. Facts. You won't be able to do nothing with him. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, so that's what it is. Somebody sent me the video of Devin Haney training with James Toney. You know, I like James Toney. Y'all know I like James Toney. That's one of my favorite. One of my favorites. Can James Toney transform Devin Haney into a monster? What do you think? Now, of course, if you're a Devin Haney fan, you probably feel that he's already a monster. You get what I'm saying? That, you know, we promoted the Debo Dev moniker and all of that stuff there. You know, we gave the Haney Maniacs something to cheer about and feel good about, and they've been feeling good about themselves now. Dave Haney is back on the saddle. He beat Brian Norman Jr. You know, he their guy right now. You know what I mean? He got through the situation with Tiger Johnson and all that, but you know, for the most part, people don't kind of forgot about that. Because, you know, one thing I will say about this social media era, news passes by fast. Some shit come out, people gonna talk about it for a week. If they talk about it for a week, that's a long time in today's social media news cycle. I call it social media news cycle. After that, since some more shit done went down and people don't forget about it and moved on to the next. So this is why I say a lot of these guys who y'all, when I say y'all, I'm talking about the people who say these fighters are superstars. This is where you get it twisted at. These dudes ain't no goddamn superstars like that. You know, motherfucker, like, put it this way. Ain't nobody talking about no American fighter right now outside the same old little small YouTube channels on YouTube. The ones who, you know, consistently put out the little content, to put out the content and stuff like that. You got to keep recycling the same names. You got to keep recycling the same dads. You got to keep the boxing dads. You got to keep recycling, you know, just the same talking point, different angles of the same talking points. That's how I know. I said, I know. I know what the data tells me. The data. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, man, these dudes ain't that, man. I mean, this shit sound good. The dudes sound good now, I hear what you're trying to say, but I know the data. So videos and photos have surfaced earlier this week of Devin Haney training with one of my favorite fighters of all time, James Lights Out Toney. Now, this is amazing to see for me because the style of fighting that James Toney fought with is that of sweet poetry. If Devin Haney, and let's go back. Matter of fact, if Devin Haney add this skill set, add what the skill set that he learned from, if he can add James Toney's skill set, if he can learn and add to his skill set what James Toney is trying to teach him, Dev can be a force to be reckoned with in the welterweight division. Now, I will say this. Devin Haney don't have any power. Well, you know what? No, I can't say that. He dropped Brian Norman. So he might have found some new, well, I can't say that because Brian Norman have been dropped before. So yeah, Brian Norman have been dropped before. And some people do say Brian Norman Jr. is chinny now. So I don't know. I don't know how much to look into that. He beat Brian Norman Jr. So, but however, he might, I don't know. Has he found some newfound power in the welterweight division? Because he don't have to cut weight anymore. If he gonna sit down on his shots and really put his weight on it, put his hip and heel into it, like put his heel and his hips into that punch. You know what I mean? Because when you go back and watch James Toney, bro, like it was a high risk, high reward type style of boxing. He's there to be hit. He's there to be hit. He's close enough to really be touched. But he's slick enough to slip the punch, catch it, parry it, deflect it, roll with it, block it, and come back and counter. Do you get what I'm saying? That style, the Philly shell, it's called the Philly shell. That style, which I love his Philly shell. I love James Toney Philly shell. I like his better than Floyd. And I know people say, well, because Floyd was undefeated. And undefeated don't mean you the motherfucking best. That just means you was undefeated. So it don't mean that you was trash or nothing like that. But that don't mean you didn't know y'all now, you go, okay, Finito Lopez then is the best then. If you're gonna look at it that way, Rocky Marciano, if you're gonna look at it that way, well, he got more fights than Rocky Marciano. He got 50. No, you can't count 50 because he fought Conor McGregor. He fought a crossover fight. And that was counted as a professional boxing match. I never count 50-0 as TBE. I got an undefeated record. Yes, you do. With an asterisk, though. You fought a guy who had a 0-0 record in professional boxing. He never had a professional boxing match before in his life. Never. How was that counted? How was that counted as a victory? Like how? Like make that to this day, make that shit don't make no. I get it's about the money and all that stuff there. Okay, it's about the money, but the damn shit wasn't about no goddamn skills. Nah, we ain't doing that. He said Finito had a draw. He had a draw, but he ain't had no losses. He still was 51-0. If I'm not mistaken. He had a draw, but he ain't had no losses. So, I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying? So, Yeah, so that's just my perspective. I'm not here, I care nothing about nobody's opinion on that. That's just my opinion. It's subjective to me, based on what I like. You like what you like, nothing wrong with that. I like what I like, nothing wrong with that. We're just going to agree to disagree. You get what I'm saying? But as I said before, these videos have surfaced of Devin Haney, training with pretty much one of my favorite fighters of all time, James Lights Out Toney. And as I said, if Devin Haney can learn if he can learn and add, add what Devin Haney, what JT is trying to teach him to his skill set, I think that Devin will be a force to be reckoned with in the welterweight division. Now, I don't know, again, as I said before, it was second fight in the welterweight division. He ran his first fight against Jose Ramirez. Second fight, he kind of like, he fought a whole lot better against Brian Norman. So, just have to see how it materializes. As I said before, and that's another thing. There's more than one way to skin a cat. You know what I mean? When you're in this shit. More than one way to skin a cat in this shit. So, I just, man, I love Sugar. Y'all know Sugar Ray Robinson, my favorite fighter of all time. Ray Robinson. Ray Robinson can do it all. He can do it all. Ain't with nothing that he couldn't do in that ring. However you want it, he can get it. That, you know what I mean? Muhammad Ali's favorite fighter is Sugar Ray Robinson. I got videos that I have in my Instagram and my IG. Cause I save a lot of videos and stuff like that. He said when I say I'm the greatest, you know what I mean? I'm the greatest heavyweight of all time. But when you talking about the greatest, it's Sugar Ray Robinson. He got Sugar Ray Robinson right there with him. Look it up. This man like that, like that, the Ali shuffle and all that stuff there. Ray Robinson used to do all that shit. They call it the Ali shuffle when Ali did it. Like that Ray Robinson was a motherfucker, bro. Nicolino Loche. I was looking at some films of him. That motherfucker there, great footwork. Great defensive fighter. Of course, Ali. I mean, Ali is. It's kind of hard to argue against Ali. I mean, you look at, bro, you just look at the fights that Ali had in the 70s. Who he fought in the 70s? He fought all the killers. Ali fought all the killers. And he fought the United States government while being found guilty of dodging the draft because for standing on business when it comes to his religion, what he believed in from a religious standpoint. Got sentenced to 5 years and stayed out on appeal. And I think they snatched his boxing license so he couldn't make a living. And I think he was out for like 3.5 years before the Supreme Court ruled in his favor, overturned the conviction. So when I heard Malik Scott say that Deontay Wilder is 10 times more skilled than Muhammad Ali ever was inside of the ring, and he's fought 10 times more, and he's beaten 10 times more battles, or fought 10 times more battles than Ali outside of the ring, I said, "Oh yeah, when? Please explain. Please explain this to me. What government did Deontay Wilder fight in order to what did he stand up for as it relates to the United States government? For his people. Ali was internationally known. Ali used to work with the president of the United States in order to negotiate hostage releases of Americans who was captured. I think with Iran or something of that sort. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Now, I know how you got the job now. You caught a Bama who don't know no better, told that nigga that dumb ass shit. You know he ain't the brightest crayon in the box. He believed that shit. And then he went in the ring and got his ass whooped, and he couldn't understand why he was getting his ass whooped because you tricked this nigga into thinking he was greater than Ali. Come on. True. I say something about it, I'm wrong though. I stand no business and tell the truth, I'm wrong. I stand no business and tell the truth, I'm wrong. Like, you can't make this shit up. Literally. So, you know, I just, you know, I call a spade a spade. As I said before, I'm not the guy that's just gonna pander. You know, I'm not gonna pander. You know, I don't want every subscriber. Everybody, all subscribers ain't good subscribers. You know, look, man, this ain't the channel for you. You know, you fuck with, I'm opposite of the lame and the liar and the clickbaiter. I'm the opposite of all that shit. So I don't do sensationalism. You know, like journalism. I don't do none of this. I don't have to. Cause I feel like the truth is strong enough to stand on its own merits. Now I'm just gonna put it out there, let the people decide. That's why when I see an old crescent nigga doing fuck shit, I always call the old crescent nigga out. The reason why is because you old enough to know better. You should know better. But you so cresty, you so old and crusty. Old and crusty is like rust. It's like a old crusty nigga is like an old bitter guy. Just bitter. Always complaining about something. You know, some of them be like on social media, on YouTube, niggas be lying all the time, talking about they this, they that. You know, on YouTube, you can be all you can be in this motherfucker. Bro, you got gangster, you got digital gangster disciples, you got digital green berets, you got digital attorneys, you have digital managers, you have digital GDs, you have digital just YNs. You just got just everything. You know, you could be all you can be. You know, digital baddies. You social media motherfuckers who social media rich. You rich on YouTube, or you rich on Instagram. But I'm the one in the $600,000 house on the lake. True. Anyways, how do you guys feel about Devin Haney training with James Toney? Do you think that this is good for Devin? Or do you feel that Devin lacks the calmness, the chin, and the punching power to be able to pull off what JT, meaning James Lights Out Toney, is trying to teach him? Let's talk about it. Today's show is sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. If you are in the city of Tampa, I was there today. Foster's Barbershop is located at 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607. Let them know that Coach Malachi sent you, and you will receive a 10% discount. Download the app Booksy, that's BOOKSY, to book an appointment. Let's give our sponsor, Foster, a round of applause. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So, you know, the level of captivity that I see is it's hilarious to me. You know, like, okay. You know, because I've been doing this shit for like just a little over 5 years now. I mean, so I see it. I know the game. I see who's who, what's what. I mean, when you see one, you see them all. No matter which section of social media it could be, whether entertainment, because I know what these platforms pay. I know what they pay. I know how like they negotiate ad revenue splits, how the money is split with YouTube and the companies who spend money to run ads with them. And what is the determining factor when every time you watch this show or a video of mine or somebody else that an ad will come up? What was the determining factor? Why are you seeing this ad? And why are you seeing that ad? Like, I had to get into the nuts and bolts of this shit, and like all of the geek shit. Like, I had to get into the geek shit. The street nigga had to get into the geek shit just to really see what's going on. And that's where the money is at. The money where the geek shit at. I'm fucking with the geek shit right now. Y'all gonna see in a minute. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Yeah, fucking with the geek shit, man. Shout out to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the lovers, man. The day tender running Friday, man. Shout out to the honey dips, the PYTs, and the tenderoni.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let our love be.
Hey, shout out to Curtis Ross. Curtis said he likes everything you mentioned. But see, you know what, Curtis? I mean, you might be right, but you might. I don't know. We got to see exactly what. See, this what I'm saying, Curtis. This what I'm saying. I need to see if the Brian Norman fight. I need to see what Devin Haney looked like after the Brian Norman fight. Because what I still don't understand this, and I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that, brother. What Curtis said. Curtis, where you at, fam? I get what you're saying. What Curtis said. Hey, shout out to Lady Shan. Lady Shan, what's going on? Shout out to Lady Shan. Hold on, Curtis, where you at, fam? I get what you're saying. Where you at? I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Well, yeah, what Curtis said. Curtis said he likes everything you mentioned. Curtis, I know where you coming at. Now, this is what I'm trying to figure out. Well, I want to see what Devin Haney looks like in his next fight and who his opponent is. Now, if he in there with a cream cake, if he in there with a cream pie, then I really can't judge how good or great he may be at this point or the lack thereof at this point. Because you're going to need a dog that's going to bring that out you so we can see that. I don't know if what he did to Brian Norman was that he became such a magnificent, great fighter, or he was able to do that to Brian Norman because Brian Norman really wasn't that good outside of just having punching power. Because we didn't see no footwork. We didn't see no defense. We didn't see no head movement. We didn't see any of that. We saw a guy that looked lost in the ring. So I get what you're saying. Like, we got to see, okay, who he fight, and let's see what he do on the, let's see if he can do some of this shit against somebody who can bring that out of him. So I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I need to see if he's really Debo Dev. You know what I mean? Like, I know he calling him out, but from a skill set standpoint, like, that's why we got to see him in there with a Keyshawn. That's why we got to see him in there, because the Keyshawn said he's that. So you get what I'm saying? So all of these guys who say they're that, again, there's not a fight in boxing that I'm excited about. There's not one. I'm saying in America. That's not one American fighter that I'm excited about. I can't think of any. There's some American fighters that I like. Don't get it twisted. Just because I'm not excited about them don't mean I don't like them. But you got to understand, I'm an old school cat, so I have a different criteria and I come from a different era. So my perspective on what I'm seeing and how these dudes are moving, I don't adjust to what's going on today. I ain't making no adjustments. I'm like, no, this is the foundation right here. I see through the smoke and mirrors. I don't care how popular you are on Mill City or the Boxing Voice or Boxing Shigo or Fagnon or Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack. That is not the determining factor on how I judge you as a boxing standpoint. I have a boxing criteria. And I know for a fact who you fight matters. Who you fight matters. Shit, you can get him up. You can get a nigga, put him in there. Shit, we see it with a, I ain't gonna say no names, but we see it with a few black fighters right now. Put them niggas in there with a pad their record, put them in there with a bunch of tomato cans. Next thing we saw with a Puerto Rican fighter and a couple of Mexican fighters as well. I ain't gonna say no names. Put them in there with a bunch of tomato cans and doggone bombs and hobos.
This bomb is taking the easy matches. Fight another bomb.
40, 50 fights later, they holler about how great he is. He got 40 wins. He got 35, 36, 40 wins, 78 knockouts. You know what I mean? 10 of them, 10 people he knocked out was in a coma. And then you say, well, who he fought? Well, it don't matter who he fought. He knocked them out. True. Did you get what I'm saying? So I think that's what people are saying, because and the reason why I think that, and the reason why I understand why they'll say that is because I heard it after Devin Haney beat Brian though. After he beat him, oh man, I told you the dude wasn't good. Like I had people telling me, bro, I'd never forget. We was in Vegas at the Fountain Blue. It was me, Miss Black Panther, Ron Goodall. Devin Haney walked up with a security tank. So Dev saw me. No. Ron Goodall wanted me to meet Devin. I already had met him in Miami when I interviewed Bill Haney. But he wanted me to meet him while I was there. So me and Miss Black Panther sitting there talking to Ron Goodall. And guess who's walking? Devin Haney. So Devin Haney walking. And so Ron was like, Devin. Then he looked at Ron. Then he looked at me. He bust out laughing because I had a shirt on that said blame Bill Haney. He said, man, coach, what's up, man? He like, we dapped up. He said, man, he said, man, you funny. You know what he said? He said, I'm crazy or I'm funny. He said, man, you funny. He just shook his head and started laughing, right? And he said, man, we need to do something, man. We need to do something. That's what he said, right? It was Hollywood talk. You know, like if you ever been to Hollywood, if you ever been to LA, you know, like when motherfuckers say motherfucker be in Hollywood, like, yeah, man, anytime you in the city, man, hit me up, man. You know what I mean? But sometimes, you know, motherfuckers just be talking, but then sometimes motherfuckers really be dead serious. You know, everybody's busy and have stuff they have to do. But yeah, so we had to took a picture and shit. I said they'll be mad at the motherfucker because you got the Haney Maniacs who are the part of the LDBC. You know, they really love Devin and they hate me, so they hate the fact that anytime Bill Haney is over here on my channel or or anything of that sort, because we don't like that nigga. You know what I mean? Because they in their feelings. You know, I don't give a fuck about these fellas. I don't even know these motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying? So that they didn't like that. They didn't like that. Because they thinking it's supposed to be some kind of beef. No, nigga, just because you don't like me don't mean your favorite fighter don't like me. True. You get what I'm saying? How you feel about me is subjective to you. You get what I'm saying? Just because you don't like me in the comment section behind the avatar don't mean your favorite fighter don't like me. Do you know how many millionaires I got on this phone that I talk to? I ain't even talking about inboxing. I'm talking about out of boxing. And then how many people I talk to on the phone inboxing? You know, some of them been over here I've interviewed, some of them I haven't interviewed at all yet. But we talk all the time. Keep me in the loop on a lot of shit what's going on. Hey man, coach, what's going on with you, man? Yeah, you know, chilling, man. Shang-a-lang doing my thing, man, doing my thug thizzle. I had somebody hit me up. I ain't gonna say no names. We got an interview coming up, but I'm like, cause some of these people, right? Put it this way, this is the best way I can tell y'all. If you have any heroes in boxing that you really love right now, sometimes it's best not to meet your hero. Sometimes it's best to be a hero and a fan of a person from a distance. You'll be surprised. You really be surprised. You know, because you really love a motherfucker. You go all out digitally for them. Online, you be threatening niggas crashing out digitally, talking about what you gonna do. You know you ain't gonna do shit. You gonna do A, B, C, and D. But then if you meet your fighter, you know, like a Tank say, look, man, shut up and be a fan. That's what I like about Tank Davis. I will say that what I like about Tank Davis, Tank stand on business. He like, look, now he gonna beat a woman ass. He gonna do that. But he like, shut up and be a fan. He'll tell his fans, shut up and be a fan. Like I remember what the dude name, the light-skinned nigga from Dallas that wore the do-rag all the time. Knockout. Shout out to him. Whatever. You know, he is a diehard Tank Davis fan. And so I think a situation came up with Tank didn't want to rematch Lamont Roach, and Tank was going to fight Jake Paul. That's before the charges came up and stuff, and what happened in Tootsie Strip Club, Tootsie's Gentlemen's Club. So he came out, oh man, Tank, man. I still got the video. If he hadn't removed it on my timeline, yo, man, I will ride with you, man. But man, if you take this Jake Paul fight, man, I don't know if I can ride with you no more, or something of that sort. And he made like an open plea to his favorite fighter, Tank Davis. Tank posted something on Twitter. Well, like, he told that nigga, man, he said, nigga, shut up and be a fan. True. Hey, Ham. Hey, listen, Tank Davis's #1 fan, male fan from Dallas, Texas. It might be out of him. Ellie suck a nigga nutsack. I think Ellie #1 because Ellie do whatever it take. Ellie do whatever it take. KY jelly, elbows to the knees, touching his toes. Spreading it, spreading on that peanut butter and jelly. KY, cocoa, butter. Knee pads, he just used the calluses now. The key calluses and knee pads. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to beat that. Like, he eat the meat down to the base. True. Hey, Ramon, he eat the meat down to the base. Nigga don't come up for air. I ain't never seen nothing like this. This the same motherfucker, Mr. Tomato Can, talking about something. Yeah, coach, there go Ellie. Go say something to him. Fuck, I'm gonna say something to him for. I can't even talk to a nigga I don't respect. You get what I'm saying? Oh, he said, coach, you saying she blah. Oh, I forgot all about her. I forgot all about her. Yeah, man. Hey, I forgot all about her. Yeah, man. And what you say, young talent said, he said, shut up and be a fan while I slap my thighs in the kitchen and dance. Hey, guess what? It worked too. They shut up and be a fan. I said, yeah, these motherfuckers here, they special. That's that slow. That's that slow crowd. Like, he got the YNs, he got the old crusties, he got the YNs and the old crusty. An old crusty ain't nothing but the older version of a YN. He's just too old to crash out now. Probably been in prison a couple of times. He gonna always give you some bad advice. You know what I mean? He still on some old street code shit. Yeah, nigga, off from the street. He ain't got nothing but that. He ain't got nothing. Listen, he ain't got no material possessions. The nigga struggling, living check to check, robbing Peter to pay Paul, and bragging about old has-been ass nigga too. Ain't nothing like an old has-been ass nigga talking about, yeah, my nigga, I'm trying to tell you, dog, you know what I'm saying? My nigga, I had said it, nigga, I used to run this and run that back and said it. I said, okay, what you doing now? Because I can't prosper off of what I ate last year. Unless I made some smart investments and it compounded over a period of time. And now 20-something years later, I'm reaping the reward, the benefits of compound interest. Everything that I've invested, everything that I've done up until this point has led me to where I'm at right now, to where I'm living prosperous. Outside of something like that, telling me what you had in it when it didn't grow into what's going on today, it is irrelevant, fam.
To this day.
It's really irrelevant. Shout out to Lights Out Toney. He say, so we just gonna forget about the nigga writing love letters. Hey, Sal, I forgot all about him. I'm glad you reminded me. Nigga writing love letters. Hey, hold on, hey, Sal, what a pen at? Let's see, can we reenact this nigga? Let's see, can we what a pen? I just had the pen. What I did with it? Oh, here, pen right here in my face. Matter of fact, hold on, H-Town. I got something for you. Let's go ahead and reenact this nigga. Let's see what we got. We got Shigo. I called him Boss and Shigo. Let me see. I might have deleted it. Hold on. All right, cool. I probably deleted. Don't worry about it. I got it right. I got it right. Let me pull up my Campbell. I have it right here. Yeah, we got we gotta get him since A Sound T. Blame A Sound T for this. Let's see. Nigga writing love letters to niggas. Dear Tank, smacking and shit. Let me see. Hold on. All right, let me see. Maybe do I either have it on the ego or she go? I probably got it on the she go. Hold on, I got it. Hold on, I know I got it. Hold on, I got it. I know for a fact I had that one. Like boy, if I ain't got nothing else, I had that one. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Let me. It might be on the Tank Davis. It might be on the Tank. I'm pulling up my Campbell right now. Might be on. It got to be on the Tank. Yeah, okay, that's the jail picture. It got to be on the Tank. This motherfucker here writing love letters. You know what I mean? Writing love. Listen, check this out. This mofo is laying on his stomach. Hey, H-Town T. He hanging. Listen, Boston Shigo is so far gone. Old. That's an old nigga. He in his 40s. That's considered an old nigga. Once you get in your 40s, you pretty much going in the old nigga status. Here you go right here. This is Tank Davis and boxing ego. Damn, that's it right there. Damn, that's it. And I got it right here. Here you go right here. Let's download it. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, cool. Let's download that. Okay, I don't download it. hold on, T. I got you right here. No, here you go, T. I got you. Hold on. Let's blow it up. These niggas laying on their stomach with their bussy. They laying on their stomach with their bussy in the air. Legs up, legs crossed. Got the pen in their hand. Just imagine a motherfucker laying on his stomach with his legs in the air. Laying on his stomach with his legs in the air with his leg crossed, like kicking his legs, kicking his feet back and forth. And he's sitting there, got the pen on his face. Hey, here you go right here. This old hoe ass nigga here, boy. You know, one thing about me now, I do not spell the rod with these niggas. I don't spell the rod at all. Like, any chance I get to defecate on these fools, I defecate on them. True. Any chance I get to break a nigga off, I'm going to do that. They say, coach, never kick a man when he's down. Bullshit. That's the best time to kick a man when he's down. True. Fuck him away till he get up for. I can't kick him when he up. He up now. You know what I mean? I can't do nothing with him when he up. As soon as he go down, that's when I'm gonna kick him. Goddamn right. Anyways, that's how I was taught anyway. I don't know. I can't speak nobody else. He said, here the nigga go. Hey, Tay South T, here the nigga go right here. Javante Davis is everything these boys want to be. LOL. He's a star with spotlight. Nigga smacking and everything. Hey, Mason, nigga smacking and everything. He makes the most money in class. He's a knockout artist. He will put you on a poster. He's a trendsetter. Chrome hearts. Hold on, let me get rid of this shit. Man. He's a trendsetter. Chrome hearts, braids, leg tacks, etc. He got his own style. Inciting to watch. Really from the trenches. Good Marvel origins backstory. He trying to make it seem like this nigga Black Panther or Iron Man or somebody. True. Good Marvel origins backstory. His little cute ass. Loyal to the same people he came up with. Most talked about. Yeah, nigga, by you. True. Yeah, nigga, by you. You writing love letters and shit, right? Hey, this where we at. Hey, shout out to my Keep Y'all Black. This where we at. Niggas, they writing love letters in today's time, fam. They writing love letters, grown ass men in their 40s. fall dead. In his 40s, writing love letters. This where we at. Hey, wookie woo. This where we at. Your favorite, you know what I mean? Bussy in the air. You ever walked in, hey, wookie woo, you ever walked in the room, saw your girl, she laying on her stomach with her heels in the air. She got her heels in the air, laying on her stomach like this, and she like looking through her phone. She got her phone. She's sitting there looking on her phone. She got her phone like this here, laying on her stomach, bussy. You can see all that bussy back there. She might have a fat bussy, B-U-S-S-Y, in the air. And she got her legs, and she probably like crossing them, you know, kicking them and stuff like that. And she laughing and all that stuff there. That's what she go. That was she go with Fag Nod be doing. Fag Nod laying on the bed. You know, he pregnant, so he got that big fat stomach. He got his pregnant, his titties, and the nigga got titties, so he got his C cups sitting on the bed, and you know. Boy, these old niggas is so disappointing, fam. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm just disappointed. It be making me feel bad sometimes. I'm like, man, these niggas got, cause you know, when a motherfucker supposed to be old enough to know better, but they don't do better. They old enough to, like, you figure like you give them the benefit of the doubt. Hey, Sound T, you give them the benefit of the doubt. You feel like, look, he old enough to know better. He should know better. Nah, they throw all of that out the window, bro. I'm telling these dudes is strange, bro. These dudes is strange. Shout out to Prayers 12. Salute to you, fam. These dudes is strange, bro. Tank got it like, they even strange to Tank. Tank telling these fools, man, shut up and be a fan. Okay, Tank, I shut up and be a fan. You know what I mean? Like, niggas, I'm talking about, man, talking about niggas braids. My fighter braids look cuter than your fighter braids. You know, I'm like, you get what I'm saying? Your fighter trying to dress like my fighter. My fighter got more swag than your fighter. They ain't talking about no boxing skills. We ain't talking about footwork, ring IQ. This motherfucker ain't fighting nobody. We deflecting from all of that. We talking about leg tacks, swag, chrome hearts, braids, the diamonds in my teeth. You know, put it this way. Y'all remember when Devin Haney, who that dude was, who the white dude was he was doing the interview with? Eric, like, come on, fam. Remember I told y'all the lames that's running the yard? Hold on. See, I know what the fuck I be told. See, one thing about me, I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell it. I ain't got no friends on this shit, so yeah, I don't care nothing about no repercussions. There ain't gonna be no motherfucking repercussions. It ain't never no repercussions for telling the truth. It ain't never no repercussions for telling the truth. I'm standing on mercy. Y'all remember the dude, Ariel Hawani? He telling Devin Haney how cute he looked with his diamonds. Bro, and you know, I mean, I know Devin was embarrassed. It looked like Devin was blushing and shit. I felt bad. I felt bad. I'm like, man, this. Nigga talking about. Hold on, let me see. I found the interview, but I gotta find like where he was talking about. Bro, I'm not making this shit up. Y'all think some of y'all might think I'm making this up. I'm not making this up. This man is talking about how cute Devin Haney diamonds is. I'm not making this up, bro. Who in the chat? Who in the chat seen that? Who in the chat seen that interview? I know Lady Shan saw it. Who in the chat seen that interview? The man, hey, Wookie Woo, I'm dead serious, bro. He interviewed Dev. He said, I can't stop looking at your teeth. He said, and Devin Haney said, yeah, you know, yeah, they're nice, aren't they? He said, yeah, what is that? Is that diamonds? He said, yeah, that's diamonds. And then Devin turned his head to the camera, and then he like smiled and went to showing his diamonds. He said, yeah, like this one right here. Like this one right here, this is a 24 karat diamond right here. I got this straight from the diamond mines in India. And then this one right here, this is the blood diamond. I got this from Sierra Leone. That's a 74 karat diamond. It's a 174 karat diamond right there. And then it's the only one in America like this. So I have them on both sides. You see what I'm saying? And this and that. And then he went to talking about Devin Haney dimples, and you know, I was like, man, I felt so embarrassed. Hey, Shan, I felt so embarrassed. I'm like, this what it has come to? Hey, Ramon, bro, you have no idea. Bro, I felt so embarrassed, fam. I was like, damn. You get what I'm saying? He go IKey TV. I know this is Tank Davis' favorite YouTube channel and Canelo YouTube channel. IKey TV, one of the best ever do it. Get away with it. There you go, y'all see it right there. Oh Lord, okay.
Hold up.
Okay. Turn with it. You gotta twist the hip. With the hip.
Camera cut.
That's James Toney right there back in the day. Okay. Yeah, that was lights out. Yeah, that was lights out back then, see? That's my first time seeing this video.
Stop. I feel like a female right now. You said.
What did he say? He said you hit like a female right now. Hey, you know what? Hey, wait, hey, Curtis, check this out though. Check this out, Curtis. Now, hold on now, Curtis. See, Curtis, new information presented itself. See, I didn't know that Devin Haney there was some training video that he was working with James Toney in the past. I didn't know that. So now I gotta say this. Man, you work with Mike McCallum and James Toney. We gotta, like, you get what I'm saying? We got to see that style. We know you can do the tight rider. We know that. We seen the tight rider. We know that. We saw what you was able to do with Brian Norman. You was able to put him take away his right hand. Well, take away his left foot. You took the left foot away from him. You took away his left foot. We seen that. So I like, but I still haven't seen, you get what I'm saying? Like okay, well, like when I watch Bam, I see that mid-range, close range, slip, roll, catch, parry. You know what I mean? Slide to the left, step around the weak side, turn, pivot. Yeah, I see that with Bam. And I wish a few more black fighters to show that. I saw that with Crawford. We saw that with Crawford when he fought Errol Spence and goddamn Canelo. You know what I mean? I mean, not to the highest of that degree, but I'm just saying stepped around the weak side, turned that motherfucker. Slip, baited him to throw that right hand, slip it. Don't even jump back. Like, okay, put it this way. If it was Shakur, put it this way. I'll say this. If it was Shakur Stevenson, if Shakur Stevenson is right there in front and you throw a punch at him, he's going to jump back. And that's good defense. You can't hit me. I was there, but as soon as you threw the punch, I jumped back. I'm out of range. I made a miss. I got my licks off, made a miss, make him pay. Cool. Can you make a miss being right there in front of him? Can you do that? Floyd Mayweather was good at that. James Toney was, and what I mean by that is, can you do, I know you can do it against a tomato can. If you got a tomato can in front of you, you can look like the greatest fighter in the world when you got a tomato can in front of you. Can you do it when you got a dog in front of you? A real live Rottweiler. I want to see, can you do it in front of you? Because I seen the dudes who I look up to as the greats, I seen them do it on the highest level. So I just need to see, you get what I'm saying? But I like the fact that Dev is over there. I like the fact that Dev over there. See, I like that. I like that, fam. I do. I ain't gonna lie. Dev in there working. He in there working. You know what I'm saying? Okay. PCIK TV, bro. He repping. He repping for the Haney. The Cobra bag right there. Ooh. Okay. Hey, what you say? Hey, he say practice on rolling first. Hey, Young Talent. Hey, Young Talent, look, man. The paper, for what I'm hearing now. Young Talent, check this out. For what I'm hearing, the paper ain't right. They say the paper got to be right. They say the paper got to be right. Schoolo, shout out to Schoolo, man. Hey, Schoolo, they say the paper got to be right. That's all I'm saying. They want the man. Hey, Charlie, I'm hearing they're trying to get a man. They're trying to hit him with the old back end promotions contract. And you know how that back end go. You know that now. You know goddamn once you sign that back end promotions contract, it ain't no back end. You know that. You know what I mean? So I'm hearing they were trying to hit him with the flim flam on that. I don't know how true that is now. I don't know how true that is because I haven't heard that from Bill. He ain't told me nothing, but I ain't spoke to him in a little bit. But yeah, you know what I mean? I heard they were trying to hit him with the 52 fake out. You know how Al Heyman doing that. Hey, young Tally. You know how Al doing that.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like, hey, you know what I mean? You rolling the dice. Now, ain't nobody complaining now. He say, not a give and go. Hey, Ramon, ain't nobody complaining. Ain't nobody complaining now. Everybody happy. Everybody happy now. Everybody happy, but you get what I'm saying? Just the back end, see, like me, I don't want no back end money. Give me up front. I need give me, and I'll figure out the rest. Like I'm looking at Agent Broner. Y'all remember yesterday we were talking about AB? Now, I didn't know these videos was out when we did the show yesterday. I did not know that the videos was out when we did the show yesterday. Hold on. I'm getting all these goddamn notifications. Yeah, turn off these goddamn notifications. I'm getting too goddamn many. Hold on. Let's see. I'm around here feeling sorry for AB. He talking about something Biggie, give me one more chance and all that shit there. And this kind of find out this man acting a damn donkey. He acting a damn donkey. Drunk, can't keep the bottle out of his hand. Trying to fight. Like, bro, come on, fam. Want a nigga to feel sorry for him. Y'all give me another chance. I promise y'all I'll do better.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, sweat dripping in my mouth, nigga.
So who is this guy? I don't even know who this jitterbug is right here. Do y'all know who this jitterbug is?
Push through. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sweat dripping in my mouth, nigga. My bad, gang. That shit coming from your balls, bro. Nah, come on, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, that came from my face, bro.
Bro, you can't make this up. What you mean, sweat coming from a man's balls in your mouth? Fam, like.
Push through. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sweat dripping in my mouth, nigga. My bad, gang. That shit coming from your balls, bro. Nah, come on, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, that came from my face, bro. Nah, nigga. Push through.
Oh, bro. Like, fam. He said streamer Dean the Great. This dude they Dean the Great. Yeah, you know what? Say somebody told me I need to start streaming, fam. I'm thinking about going over there. Doing a little something. So you got ball juice falling in your mouth on camera. Okay. True. Don't get mad at me now. I ain't saying he said it. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. Go Google it.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Y'all ain't gotta just go Google it. That's what he said out of his own mouth. Don't get mad at me. And hold on, y'all check this out. Boy, hold on. Boy, listen, I'm thinking about signing this dude to Nick Sack. I'm thinking about signing this dude to Nick Sack Promotions. We got some new fights. Hey, hold on. Hey, we got some new fighters. I got a new fighter that I'm getting ready to sign. We finna do a press conference. On this dude. You know what I mean? He but 5'6". You know what I mean? 157 pounds, but he got some hands and he got some heart. Let's give our new signee, Shouty Big Nuts, a round of applause. Shout it, Big Nuts. Do y'all want to know who Shout It? Y'all ain't never seen Shout It Big. This is my homeboy Shout It Big. He gonna Shout It Big Nuts giving Buddy this work right here. Shout It Big Nuts. Turn this off. Shout It Big Nuts fighting a big nigga right here. He Shout It Big Nuts trying to, the dude kind of big, but Shout It Big Nuts ain't ready no. He trying to wallow. Shout It Big Nuts like, nah, what's happening, fam? What's happening? You said you wanted to smoke. What's up? No, nigga, I ain't ready no motherfucker. So he got Shout It Big Nuts in the headlock. Shout It Big Nuts is in the headlock, boy. It look like it's gonna be kind of tough for him, but he came up out of the headlock. Shout It Big Nuts locking on him like a pit. He up under him now. He up under him. He up under that armpit. He got the leverage. Shout It Big Nuts he trying to throw him over. He trying to throw him over the rail. He going up under him now. Oh, Big Dog, we got him in the headlock. Got Shout It Big Nuts in the headlock. The girl don't ran. Shout It Big Nuts trying to get up out of that lock. He trying to get choked out. Oh, he came up out of it though. He came up out of it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I need to sign this dude right here. I'm talking about ASAP. This Shout It Big Nuts right here. Shout It Big Nuts coming on. There you go, right. He's standing on top of the big. God damn. How you that big? Let a look at the nigga that little whoop you. God damn, dog. Yeah, you got them house slides. See, that what it is, dog. You got them Nike slipper and you still trying to keep the slides on. See, that what it is, fam? You still trying to keep the slides on. Nigga Shout It Big Nuts on top of this a big joke here. Shout It Big Nuts just sitting on him like, nigga, what's happening? Get on out the way, man. Get your punk ass. I telling the girl, get out the way. What your thin ass gonna do? You about 90 pounds soaking wet. Look like she look at it. He let him up. Look at her. Look at that. Shout It Big Nuts putting his jacket on now. Yeah, nigga, you know what time it is now. Nigga, you want another fade? You want another fade? Remember this one. If you want, listen. Whenever you want another fade, remember this one. True. See that what I'm talking about? Hey, Mason, come on. How you come? This dude nigga my height. He my height. Let's shout nigga. How you let a nigga 5'6" get up under you like that there, man? Big as you is. You gotta know how to put the weight on him. No. See, he used speed and leverage. That's what that was. Come on, fam. How? Man, come on, man. This. Yeah, anyway, with that, we signed him. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Who is this good white man is right here? All right, this is the people from Boxing Scene. Boxing Scenes. Oh, this is Lance Pugmire. Lance Pugmire is a very well-known, reputable, journalist in sports and stuff like that. He's very, very well-known, Lance Pugmire. Lance Pugmire confirms that Floyd Mayweather Jr. has agreed to a real fight to fight Manny Pacquiao. Let's give Floyd Mayweather a round of applause. Let's see what Lance got to say.
Pacquiao reached out to me yesterday. We talked on WhatsApp actually, and he said the fight is on. Floyd has come to the table. Everything's fine. We're good to go. I know Floyd has come out with a statement today saying not everything's done. And I'm not gonna look. I used to work for them, so I'm not gonna call Fight Hype Floyd's mouthpiece. But he said I used to work for them. I'm not gonna call Fight Hype's Floyd mouthpiece. Okay, well I'll say it for you. Shout out to Fight Hype. I like Fight Hype. My main man Ron Goodall over there. Y'all know I got a lot of love for Ron Goodall and them good people over there in Fight Hype. But Fight Hype is Floyd Mayweather's mouthpiece. True. Come on, we ain't finna play these crackhead games. They was Floyd Mayweather's mouthpiece when you was over there working for him, and they Floyd Mayweather's mouthpiece now. Those are the facts. Come on now, we ain't finna play these crackhead games now. Hey, shout out to Keith. Keith, what's going on, brother? What's going on, big brother? Definitely chooses to talk to Fight Hype first and foremost. And so I think that they want to put their own spin on this and report it their own way. That's fine. And we know that Floyd always wants things on his terms. So he's going to formally announce it whenever he's ready to. But according to Pacquiao, they are happy with where they're at right now with this deal and having the confirmation from Floyd that the fight is going to be a real fight. Again, September 19th on Netflix at the Sphere in Las Vegas.
All right. That's Lance Pugmire now, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think you know a lot more about what's going on than a nigga on the street at the liquor store. True. Anyway, let's see. Hey, look, we got a cash out.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey,
Super chat received.
Playtime's over. Hey, shout out to Just So Sick, man. Just So Sick. Drop that quarter of a dub. Hold on, we got another cash app too. We got another one. Got another cash app. Let's see what the other one is. Let me see. Somebody send me. What? Oh, okay, cool. Hold on. We got that one now. All right, now we Gucci. Now we Gucci. Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on. Shout out to Rick. Hey, okay. For dropping that. Another cash out, my bad. For dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy. He dropped the dub.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over. He said, keep up the good work, coach. I appreciate that, fam. I appreciate that. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know when we get a cash out or a super chat, we got to hit him with the hugging.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
He said, Coach, you saw what happened on the Cameron and Mace podcast with the wrestler? Oh, you talking about my main man? I forgot my main man. He be saying yeet. Yeah, man, that shit was staged. That shit wasn't real. You can't tell that shit wasn't real. Yeah, no, WrestleMania this weekend. I'm gonna be in the house watching WrestleMania this weekend. Facts. A damn sure will. I'm gonna be in the house watching WrestleMania. That shit wasn't real, fam. Come on, man. Let's be real. He said them people not playing with Floyd. Another lawsuit around the corner if he didn't come out and make it right on the fight promotion. Yeah, you know what I mean? Oh, you talking about Jay Uso. Yeah, that's my guy. I like Jay Uso. I don't get the yeet shit. Like, he be talking about Uso. They be talking about he be doing this shit right here. Yeet. Yeet. What the fuck is yeet? I was like, hey, you know what? Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucking with that wrestling. It's fake and shit, but I'm fucking with it, man. They don't sell the moves like they used to, but their promos is good. Well, their promos can't mess with the old school promos. I'm talking about the cocaine and steroid days. Those was the best promos, you know. But it's good. It's good. The modern boxing. I mean, the modern wrestling. I like the modern wrestling right now. You know what I mean? I like it. I like it. I like Jacob Fatu. I like I like the Nigerian dude be walking to the ring doing this and this. The big Nigerian dude. That's a big nigga here, boy. God damn, boy. Big ass Nigerian there, boy. God damn. Yeah, man. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that motherfucker there, boy. I'm like, that's a big nigga there, boy. Yeah, you getting shot. I'm telling you, fam, I promise you, you ain't never got to worry about getting no fade on the street. Never. He said Ric Flair had one of the best promos of his prime. Yeah, Ric Flair. There's a bunch of them. Ric Flair, Roddy Piper was another one. Macho Man Randy Savage was probably one of the best. Like Macho Man is up there. He's up there, like top one. Him and Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, The Rock, man. The Rock was a monster when it came to cutting promos. Macho Man Randy Savage, the Ultimate Warrior. What's my main man name? Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, like dudes is just monsters when it came to cutting promos. They didn't know how to cut a promo. Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster. They was good at cutting promos. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I look at. I listen. I need a nigga who know how to cut a good promo. I need somebody who know how to talk that shit. Like, make me believe it. Sell me. Make me believe it. You get what I'm saying? He said, Coach Arsenio Hall had a phenomenal wrestling interviews. Yeah. Like, make me believe it. Make me believe it. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I wanna believe it. Sid Vicious. You know, I remember when he was in, then he changed the name to Sid Justice or some shit like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, make me believe it. I want to believe the promo. You know, I know you ain't really dead, but make me believe you dead. Make me believe you see what I'm saying? It's a done data. You know, it was a couple of people did pass away. But the cocaine and steroid era of wrestling, but it's hard to beat that. Hey, what did he say? He said, you got Trick with, I like Trick. Hey, Skulo, I like Trick. I like Trick Williams. I like Trick. I like that. I like Trick. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I like Trick, fam. You know what? I might go live tomorrow for WrestleMania. I might go live tomorrow. You know, I love me some wrestling, bro. I like wrestling. I like wrestling better than I like boxing. Dead ass serious. this shit, you know what I mean? I like wrestling better. I like boxing. Dead ass serious. Yeah, Jacob Fatu. Yeah, I like Jacob Fatu. Yeah, Booker T cut mean promos. Facts. Booker T cut mean promos. Like, you know, the really, really good wrestlers knew how to cut a promo. They knew, like, you really thought they hated each other. Like, you didn't know Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes was best friends. You didn't know that. You wouldn't know that. Because on the camera, they sold it. You get what I'm saying? Shit. You know, man, yeah, man. Shout out to Schoolo. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, I like wrestling way better than goddamn boxing. Like, this shit, boxing is, whoo, this shit is terrible. Right, this point, this shit is terrible, bro. Like, you know, this shit is bad. He said, what did he say? He said, Obafemi cut a good with Monday. Oh, he cut a good with Monday. Oh, he cut a good with Monday. That was Monday Night Raw, huh? That was Monday Night Raw? Okay, cool. Shout out to Chucky. Okay. Dropping out $2 super chat. He said the WWE 2000s era attitude era was the best. Yeah, man, doggone, yeah, man. Listen, I like all the Samoans. I like all the Samoans. Those Samoans, they're some big motherfuckers. I got a homeboy. I ain't seen him in a long time though. He from Watts. I got a partner from Watts. Big Ron. I don't know if he's, cause I haven't seen him in a while, like years. He's Samoan. This motherfucker dog was about, he ain't had no neck. He was about 6'4". Neck. The man ain't got the neck. The man ain't got no neck, dog. Just intimidating figure. Was one of the nicest dudes I met. Right? Like I you know what I mean. He like. Cause I used to have him laughing all the time and shit. He'd be like, man, your little ass. He said, man, you funny than a motherfucker, dog. This was years ago. You know, I'm always talking shit, talking slick shit. He used to just like to hear me talk shit. Hey, he used to just like to hear me talk shit, me talking shit. He was like, man, you funny than. He used to tell me back then. He said, man, you like this was like 2000. This is like 2000, and then I think I saw him again in like 2010, maybe. I think I saw him at I want to say I was at a pool party on South Beach on the rooftop. Because, you know, South Beach, they got clubs that's on the rooftop. So the rooftop club and stuff, pools up there and stuff like that. So I think I forgot the name of it at the time. And, you know, he was doing security there. He be like, that's my part. He say, man, you funny than a motherfucker, man. You be having me like, bro, like anytime I come there, because I have my media pass because I'm registered with the USPA, United States Press Service, and USPA, United States Press Agency, right? And I used to get all the interviews with the rappers and the people that's in dubstep and electronic music and drum and bass, that drum and bass world. You know what I mean? That's a different music genre and stuff like that. Drum and bass, dubstep, the electronic music scene, something of that sort, right? And they have this event that come to Miami. Hold on, I forgot the name of it. I think it's the World event. What is it? Let me see. I'm saying it wrong. The Ultra Music Festival. That's what it was. The Ultra Music Festival. I used to cover that event. That's where all of the, you know what I mean? Like DJ David Guetta and all, like, you know what I mean? Like it's a whole nother world, music genre, right? And it's huge. It's one of the biggest. It might be one of the biggest events in the world from a music standpoint. They come to Miami, bro. I used to be down there interviewing. I used to be down there just doing interviews, bro. Just doing interviews, and then engineering, working at Circle House Studios and working at the Hit Factory on the second floor in Studio B. With the Studio B is upstairs, yeah. Shout out to Highlight Space. Highlights, what's going on, fam? Hey, I'm sitting back looking. There's some fights that's on, I guess, tonight and tomorrow. And, bro, I think Alicia Baumgartner fighting somebody named Ching Chong Ching. I don't know who the hell she fighting. She fighting somebody named Ching Chong Ching, and I gonna cover boxing. I'm gonna cover rest. I like shit. I ain't shit. I'll cover WWE before I cover this shit. Well, he said we just had it, MDMA type party at Ultra. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Mr. Golden. Mr. Golden, what's going on, fam? Hey, Mr. Golden, you see Dev. You see Debo over there working. He working. See, that what them old cats say down here in Florida. He said, "What's up, boy? You working?" Hey, Sal T, what you doing there, boy? You working? Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. Hey, shout out to Cool Boy Curry. Let me tell you, young brother, something. Let me tell you, young folks, something in the chat. Old school cat who from the old school, who worked all his life. He came up in the era to where he had to start working at 13 because he had to drop out of school and start working at 13 because he had to help take care of his family and the rest of the siblings, help his mama take care of the rest of the siblings. The daddy wasn't there, or the daddy might have been there, but he came up in the era to where he had to work, not work. You know, you get them older people like I had Mr. Foster, R.I.P. to Mr. Foster, he passed away. He say, shout it. Come here, shout it. Shout it, what you doing? You working? You working, shout it? What you doing? You working? Where you work at? Bro, if you go to an older cat who were born in the 40s, 30s, and 40s, and some even 50s, you cannot go around them and you ain't got no job. They don't even respect you if you ain't got no job. Bro, don't talk about them old cats because they come from an era where they work. It's like they don't respect the man who don't work. Boy, what you working at? Boy, you working? What you working at? Oh man, yeah, man. And they know everybody. Yeah, man, I'm working at Aaron's Furniture, man, right now in Brandon. Oh, you working at Aaron's Furniture in Brandon? Oh yeah. John, he the manager over there. He the hiring manager over there. What shift you work? Oh, I work the day. So you work the day shift? Oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what's up. How John doing? You know who hired you, John? You don't know who John is? Oh, you don't know who John? Okay, hold on. Wait a minute, just boy, wait a minute. He finna call John. Yeah. Aaron's Furniture. Hey, John, what's up, man? Yeah, Foster, what's up with you, boy? Hey, nothing, man. I'm sitting here cutting here. Hey, John, hey, I got this jitterbug on, shout it. You know shout it? Shout it. What's your real name? What you got me? What you got me? Oh, yeah. Tyrone Johnson. That's his name, Tyrone Johnson. Yeah. You don't know him. He said, hello. He said he worked for you. He said you hired him. You don't know him, you show? Hey, shout it. You which one you said you work at again? Which one you work at again? You ain't working? Hey, my KVR, bro, you can't be around them old cats ain't got no job, bro. They don't respect you. You out there selling that stuff, huh? Yeah, you out there selling that stuff. See, that's what you doing. You selling that stuff. See that ain't gonna get you nowhere. See, you gonna be in jail and shit fucking that stuff. See, you ain't got no, you gotta get a real job. You going to get benefits. Hey, he said, OG told me a long time ago that a man should never be without any money in his pocket. He doesn't care if it's $1. You know, that's what my mom used to tell me. Hey, you know what, Mr. Golden? Boy, you hit the nail right on the head. My mama used to tell me the same thing. She say, son, don't never go nowhere broke. Never. I don't care if you ain't got but $1 in your pocket. You keep $1. Don't spend it. Just keep that $1. You don't never want to have nothing. True. That's some old school shit right there. But my mama used to tell me the same thing. Boy, I don't care if you ain't got but $1 in your pocket. $1 is better than nothing. It ain't nothing like reaching in your pocket, pulling out lint. You know, you ever look at your bank account? You know how you be, everything is digital now. So you ever look at your bank account Shit getting loaned in the motherfucker. As soon as you get your paycheck, the money go. As soon as you get paid, the money go, right? You go to looking crazy. Gas done went up. God damn. Shit, boy. I'm trying to find what's the cheapest gas station to go to. You get what I'm saying? And I can't be riding around the city like I normally do. Damn, well, it's fucked up. Trump starting shit. Nigga, the food high. Rent don't went up. You know, everything just it's expensive as hell just to breathe air. You know, so you kind of like, damn, boy, I don't want to get no overdraft fee. And, you know, in order to avoid the overdraft, it's two ways. And this is another thing too. Hey, check this out. Check this out. And what is that? He say, Coach, Mama Hopefield at it again. Oh yeah. Hey, this another. Hey, what you say? Hey, Tom T say that's how my grandma is. She 85 and she talk bad to my cousins who ain't working. Yeah, you ain't working, boy. But for no respect if you ain't got no job. Yeah, so you sitting back. Hey, yeah, motherfucker, they don't even respect you, though. They don't even respect you. It's like, he said, my father used to tell me, keep a quarter in your pocket for the payphone. Well, you know, this is the thing, right? You know, you around this bitch, the bank, check this out. I remember a time when you used to put your money in the bank and you didn't have to pay the bank in order to keep your money. Now, in today's time, you put money in the bank in order to prevent having to pay a monthly maintenance fee. You can't make this shit up. It's a monthly maintenance fee, dog. Monthly maintenance fee for what? Yeah, you know, we got the maintenance. You got to maintain your money, make sure it's safe. So we're gonna charge you $8 a month. And depending on which bank you go to, it may be $12 a month. Now it ain't but two ways. It ain't but two ways to avoid this. You gotta spend. You gotta use your card at least 10 times in a calendar month to avoid paying a maintenance fee, or you have your money direct deposited into your account. True. Yeah. So you gonna charge me to keep my money in your account? Yeah. Okay, well, I might well keep my shit at the crib then. What the fuck I'm gonna pay you to hold my money for? I can do that my goddamn self. You know what I mean? But however, it's the convenience of, you know, because I order Amazon a lot. I think everybody in the chat order Amazon. Amazon comes to this house every day. I said, these motherfuckers get all my money, boy. Amazon be getting everything. Shit. You get what I'm saying? So, you know. Hitman 42, he said, it depends on what bank you have. Not all do it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, and if you were listening, I didn't say that all banks do it. I didn't say all banks make you pay maintenance fee. I never said that. Go back and listen to it. Shout out to Mr. Golden. What you say? He said I don't like a bank. Well, you know, you come see you from that old school era. You know what I mean? You don't like you know what I mean? He said that's why I deal with a credit union. Yeah, credit union is cool. I got a credit union too. I have a credit union. I have like let's see. I have 4 banks. Do I have 3 or 4? Let me see. DOA, Regions, Fifth Third, and Synovus. I have 4 banks. I have 4 banks. I have 4 banks. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I have 5. I got a credit union. I use Space Coast. They have Space Coast. Yeah, I forgot all about them. Yeah, man. Shout out to Cool Boy. He said I got Kurt. And the reason why it's good. The reason why it's good to have multiple banks is because just in case some shit happen. You know what I mean? Just in case some shit happen. You know what I mean? So, you know. Yeah, that Navy Federal, man. Yeah, I heard Navy Federal pretty good. I heard that. You get what I'm saying? So Navy Federal pretty good. But you get what I'm saying though? Hey, check this out. Boy, hold on, wait. This is what I wanted to show y'all. I got something I want to show y'all. Yeah. Because I like talking about money. I ain't gonna lie. I love talking about money. Damn sure do. I like talking about money. And but I want to talk. I want to show you this history. All right. This guy now. This is one of my favorite players, Ndamukong Suh. He was he played in the NFL. I think he won a Super Bowl. Did he win a Super Bowl with Philly? I don't know if he won one with Philly. But he played for Philly, he played for the Rams, he got drafted by Detroit. He won a Super Bowl with the Bucs as well. So I forgot how many. I think he got like 2 Super Bowl rings. But this is how he break down his money, because a lot of times, like we know we not in the high tax bracket, so we don't understand how motherfuckers who got money they can easily go broke. If you're living above your means. But he gives the breakdown of the money. Like let's talk about the breakdown. I like this. I watch him do a podcast all the time.
Again, still living paycheck to paycheck because $100,000. There's guys that are, again, still living paycheck to paycheck because $100,000 and you're getting hidden with the jock tax and cut that in half. Like you're playing for New York. That's $50,000 that you're bringing home. Think about that. Think about that. Let's just bump it up to $200,000. You're living in New York or / New Jersey. You're making $200,000 and you cut that in half. That's $100,000, but they're expecting you to live like the superstar that's making $40 million a year. That ain't mathing.
Hey, bro, no. See, he got a whole. Bro, Ndamukong Suh is very smart. He got
there's guys that are.
He got an entire podcast. Like I was looking at his podcast. He break down like, okay, when an athlete bring home a certain amount of money. Because athletes get paid every week. They get paid every week. For the basketball players, football players, they get paid every week. And depending on what city that you play your game in, you got to pay a tax for that. So Tampa Bay Buccaneers is playing the Los Angeles Rams. Okay, they got to pay those high ass taxes they got in Cali, because they pay state and federal taxes on top of a jock tax and whatever other taxes. Right? I it's 2 cities I can never live in. I will never live in states. I'll never live in New York, and I'll never live in California. I visit, but I never stay there. The tax codes, I just can't. You know what I mean? I'm a business owner. I can't do it. I'm just saying me. And like I like the way he break this down. So and I look at it like even in boxing, you got a guy, he got paid 30 million, he got paid 20 million. Well, he's not bringing home 20 million. You do know that 20 million is not. He made 20, but he's not gonna keep 20. He made 20, but he's not gonna. Depending on where he fought at. Fight in Vegas, no state tax, whatever. Cool. Have a fight in New York, you're gonna get hit up. You're gonna get hit up like a dude getting hit up in the drive-by. And and like I said, it ain't what you make, is what you keep. It ain't what you make, is what you bring home, what you can keep. You ain't keeping what you make. So if you making $100,000 a game, or you got some dudes making $10 million. No, you got some dudes making $5-10 million a game, or whatever, every week or whatever. He ain't, the IRS got to pay IRS on that now. You do know about 40% of that IRS. Then depending on where you playing the game at, okay, you got IRS gonna get their cut. New York got to get their cut. What he said, the jock tax and all this shit there, like, man, then they got state and federal now. So on top of, man, shit, nigga, you may come home with about 35% of your pay. True. Hey, you may come home with about 35% of your pay, fam. Hey, shout out to Lady Shay. Hey, shout out to Uncle Charles. Uncle Charles, what's going on, fam? Hey, shout out to Uncle Charles. Uncle Charles, what's going on, fam? Hey, you know what? I'm just saying, like, when you sit back and think about it, I'm like, damn, okay, it sound good. I listen to language very well. Oh man, he made 50 million. See, y'all hear he made 50 million. I hear, well, shit, he ain't got about 25 million. Cause shit, okay, IRS gonna get theirs. He's in a high tax bracket. depending on how he got his business structured. I don't know. You know, you got to get a good CPA to structure your business very well. I don't know how he got it set up. Is he getting paid in his name? Was he getting paid in on his business? Is he getting paid under his social security number, or is he getting paid under his tax ID number? I don't know. That's very important because you get to take advantage of certain tax breaks. Like right now, you know what I did? I put I'm going to AT&T. Where my other phone there? Oh, it's right there. I got two phones. I'm going to AT&T. I'm finna get my phones out of my name and put it under my business. I should have been did that. To be honest with you, know what I'm saying? Because I got so much other shit under my business. But I'm saying I should have did that. Like I ain't, man, shit. I'm trying to, man, fuck all that. Because I know what I mean? I don't get a tax return back. You know what I mean? I'm a 6-figure earner, so they don't, you know what I mean? They ain't, sometimes. So but I found a new company that I'm working with, and they're gonna help me to where we can, have everything. There's a lot of tax codes out there that business owners can take advantage of, but the average person don't know about it. Because we're not well versed in tax law. You gotta know tax law. You gotta know somebody, or you gotta have an accountant or CPA or who know tax law. You get what I'm saying? Like that shit real, bro. Hey, shout out to Hollow David. Salute, fam. Hey, man, J-Rock, DC, what's going on? J-Rock in this BI. Salute to you, fam. Yeah, I'm sitting back. Hey, you know what, though? Hey, check it out. But I really, really like that, man, that O2 Arena, bro. Hey, what you say, Shan? She say, I have a business advisor. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you have a business advisor. Okay, that's good. That's good, Shan. That's good. That's good. She got a business advisor. Yeah, you need that, bro. Well, listen, I learned the hard way. Now it's like, okay, when you starting your business up, you got to structure that bitch right in the beginning. Because you gonna start to take off. Shit gonna go good for you over a period of time. It's gonna take off. And you want it to be when whatever you got going on, when it start taking off, you already set up right. And I talk to these motherfuckers all the time. Like, hey, man, look, we setting this up just in case this go down. We're going to set that up. Okay, you see what I'm saying? What, you selling merch? Okay, you selling merch. Okay, this is how we want to structure this. This why we want to do this way. And like, I'm talking about they very, very, listen, it's some white folks. But they very, very thorough. They good. Like, when it comes to that, when it comes to that, I ain't listening to no gurus online. Like, I'm dealing with real professional business people. I ain't listening to no gurus. I don't care. Cause see, that's what I look at. Okay, you showing me all, cause I'm a civilian, right? Business owner. You showing me all this shit you flashing. You got jewelry, you got this, you got that. And all I'm looking at is how's your business structure? You got all this cash money, you throwing it and wasting it. Why would you do that? Like, that shit ain't making no sense to me. Why would you do that? Why you ain't just do this? Like, why you get what I'm saying? You coming to this money, like, who you got? And that's why you can't do skin color politics. Skin color politics and street business don't work. You gotta have your shit structured the right way. Period. True. You gotta have your shit structured the right way. You could be, because the average everyday working class citizen don't know that. They don't understand that. They think, yeah, man, that motherfucker done made 20 million, he got 30 million, he got this, he got that. You don't know what he got in his bank account because you haven't physically seen it, but you hearing he made this, he made that. Yeah, but it ain't what you make, it's what you keep. You don't know how that contract's structured. And a lot of these athletes, they're not the brightest in the world. They just only know how to do what God blessed them to physically be able to do with the physical talents that God blessed them with. That's it. That's all they know. So, what? I think I'm gonna do that. Damn, so weird. That's coming up. I think I'm gonna do that. Shit, hell, motherfucking yeah. Sure enough, yeah, I'm motherfucking. Trying to get this shit cracking, boy. Cracking. Hey, shout out to Lee Smith. He said mentors, coach. Yeah, I have mentors. I've been a part of a couple of, I'm a part of 2 mentorship programs now, really 3. 3 mentorship programs. 2 of them I have, 3 of them I have lifetime accesses to. I have 3 mentors. 3 of them. I have a mentor for entertainment when it comes to like doing movies and shit. Because I'm finna, you know what? My mentor told me stop talking, so I'm gonna stop talking. But yeah, so I got that. And talking like what my business, like what I want to do, what I'm doing right now. He say don't do that. These motherfuckers don't. Motherfuckers ain't happy for you. You just do the shit and let them see how it's done. You even though you are doing it, we know you're doing it. We see you doing it, but it is what it is. But but the lane that I'm in a lane that I'm on my own highway. Just imagine driving on a highway and you're the only car on the road. There's nobody in the left of you in the left lane. There's nobody in the right of you in the right lane. There's nobody behind you in the rearview mirror. And there's nobody in front of you. That's why I talk. I say, yeah, man, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, because I'm like, ain't nothing that niggas that don't like me in boxing, they can't stop it any goddamn ways. Because they don't know how to do what I know how to do. You don't know who my mentors are. You don't know how to, you can't disrupt that. And even if you did know, you can't disrupt it. Ain't nothing you can do to stop what I'm doing. Literally. It's going to take more than some comments in the comment section to stop what I'm doing. You can't block me because what I'm doing ain't got nothing to do with boxing. You can't, don't do no interview with that nigga this and that. I don't give a fuck about the interview. I'm doing almost some other shit. All of you guys gonna come fuck with me in a few more minutes. Watch what I tell you. True. Yeah, I have 3 mentors. 2 black ones and 1 white one. One of my mentors live in Beverly Hills. Another one live in San Diego. And another one live in Atlanta. Yeah. And guess what? They're not scammers. They very, very well reputable. And they are known in their industry. They are, I think 2 of them don't made millions of dollars. They multimillionaires. They have receipts. People who they've worked with, very, very high character, very well reputable reputation. No dirt on their name. Not one speck of dirt on their name. Not none of this nigga shit. Flies and flossing like we got this and that. You know what I mean? And and ain't none of that. Like these dudes here, if you see these guys, you'll walk right by them. One look like a nerd. Another one just look like a regular average white guy. And the other one, now the other one here a little bit more, but he earned the right. He talked his shit, but he earned the right to talk his shit because he don't work with some of the biggest motherfuckers on Shark Tank. He don't work with some different companies like Procter and Gamble, Dave and Buster's, like different corporations, Coca-Cola. He don't work with some big motherfuckers. I'm talking about done some shit with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And these mentorship programs that I've been a part of cost money. They cost money. Like, so that, that's about all. That's about all I can say. So, you know what I mean? So I know a lot of shit because I know people who know a lot of shit. And I have invested my hard-earned money into learning these different things because I'm trying to become my goddamn self the right way. And you gotta have a system in place. That's the only way. What I know now, you have to have a system. Every successful business have a system. Period. You have to be able to sustain yourself without having to beg for donations or you can't be doing this. If your business model is based on this, you don't have a business.
Donations. 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 Gifts. 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 More gifts. More gifts.
Yeah, you have to be self-sustainable. You have to be self-sustainable. That's it. You gotta figure out a way how to become self-sustainable. It's gonna be hard. Ain't nobody gonna help you. You gotta figure it out on your own. I'm telling you. The most game you're gonna get on this shit for free is gonna come from me. Because I'm in these circles. I spent the money to be in these circles. Literally. To my thousands of dollars. These training programs, these mentorship, I call them system programs. These system programs I'm a part of, they cost money, bro. Like, we talking about $10,000 just to get in the door. Sound unbelievable. I know it do. Do your research. Just do your research. I ain't talking about no Stormy Daniels shit. Not Stormy Daniels. Stormy Wellington. I ain't talking about her, and I ain't saying nothing bad about the sister. I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that. These motherfuckers be popping up on Instagram, and they living their best life, and they got this and they got that. And if you get up under me, I'm gonna teach you how to do this, and just I ain't talking about that shit. I'm talking about the real motherfuckers, the real deal people. I'm talking about the real deal people. True. You dig? That's what I'm talking about.
Hey. Yeah. Oh, that look good.
Yeah, man. I'm sitting back, man. Like, yeah, man. There's a whole lot of shit. And then, you know what I realized too? What I understood. I remember when I was younger. I was so naive. I was that guy that was like, yeah, man. When I get older, man, these a lot of these motherfuckers, they be knowing how to get money and get rich and this and that, or just know how to not necessarily get rich, but just know how to better a person's financial situation. They be knowing this information. They be holding it back and don't want to get it to the people. I'm the type of dude, if I ever get to that point, I'm gonna just get it to the people for free. They ain't got to do this and they got to do that. And now that I'm older, I realize how wrong I was when I was younger. It was a lot of shit I was wrong about when I was younger. I understand. I get it. I understand why people. The reason why. Information is more valuable than anything, because if you got the right information, you know what to do, you know how to maneuver. Let's put it this way: if you know how to fish, you will never have to worry about going to the store to buy fish or asking someone who that have fish, can you give me some fish so I can feed my family, or whatever the case may be. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I know how to fish. Yeah, like literally, I know how to fish. So, and I realize now I understand why they say the game is to be sold, not to be told. Motherfuckers ain't gonna take it serious if you get it to them for free. It's like casting pearls to swine. And then then a lot of times what you give them, they don't even have the mental fortitude to even grasp what you're talking about. And then a lot of people, they're gonna be stuck in their ways anyways. And then, you know what I mean? So it's like you learn it, you go do what you're gonna do, you become successful, and then you will attract the right people to you. you become a magnet based on your success. You ain't got to say nothing, just work. Just continue to work. Of course, promote what it is that you do. Promote what it is that you do. You're going to do that. You have to do that. And then you just let the work speak for itself. And then you will attract the right type of people who may be looking for what you're offering, and they're willing to pay for it. If they ain't willing to pay for it, they don't want it anyways. True. I get it now, because everything I've learned, especially the stuff I'm learning now, I paid for it. I had to pay for it. Wasn't given to me for free. Hey, what they say? He said, understood, coach. Yeah, understood, coach. Yeah. He said, exactly. You gotta put some skin in the game. Yeah. It ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody. You gotta have worker bees in society. You gotta have worker bees. Everybody ain't no worker bee, and everybody, there's nothing wrong with that. You got to do what you're good at doing. You know what I mean? Just so that's all it is. Everybody, you got to find your lane and what it is, and it's a process. It took me a long time. It took me a while to figure this shit out. For me, I blowed money, fucked up money, had money, went broke, fucked my credit up, had no credit, then had good credit, then had bad credit, then got the credit back good again. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, you learning shit. Yeah, man. So anyway, tomorrow, I'm looking at tomorrow, right? So let's go to this ring shit. All right. I'm over here at ring. They say something about crime boss Daniel Kinahan just got arrested in Dubai. All right. Something failed. Oh, I see what failed. Why does it keep? Okay, I see what failed. All right, Buddy got arrested in Dubai. Yeah, I don't. You know what I mean? I haven't kept up with him. Like I think Daniel Kinahan is a big deal in boxing. I mean, a big deal in the UK over there. He said one of boxing's most polarizing figures of the 21st century has been captured. Numerous media outlets reported Friday that fugitive Daniel Cunningham was arrested Wednesday in Dubai and will be extradited to his home country of Ireland, where he is accused of very serious offenses related to organized crime. All right, he founded the defunct MTK Global. I have an MTK Global shirt that somebody sent me from the UK. And somebody who worked for MTK Global sent me that shirt. He said a boxing management company that represented numerous fighters, notably Tyson Fury. Kinahan is 48, resided in Dubai since 2017 due to his alleged ties to international crime syndicate. The United States government placed Kinahan on the most wanted list. I remember that in 2022. I was surprised. I think what. Let's see. I think Joe Biden was. That was Joe Biden was president at that time. He said they offered a $5 million reward for his capture. His influence in boxing has waned over the past couple of years, but he was considered one of sports power brokers despite his criminal history. Okay. Well, hey, man, you do the crime, you got to do the time, fam. Here's what it is. Everybody got to be held accountable for their actions. That's just pretty much how that works. Depending on what side of the fence you're on. If you're on the side of the fence that, that commit the crime, that make the laws and stuff, then you ain't got to worry about that. So let's see. Lisa Baumgartner the fighting. Who's she fighting? Ray Shin? She fighting Ray Shin. I don't know who the hell Ray Shin is, but she fighting Ray Shin. And then Whitaker is fighting Suarez. All right. So this what's going on. Hold on, let's see. Alicia Baumgartner fight. When is this? The 17th. She fighting tonight. This on ESPN. Oh, okay. This on ESPN. Yeah, okay. It's on ESPN. In New York, all right. Then Whitaker versus Suarez tomorrow. Then we have Rodriguez versus Matsuda. That's atom weight. Atom weight. ATOM weight. I didn't even know they had an atom weight division. I didn't even know they had an atom weight division. He say, Kinahan is innocent. I don't trust the U.S. government at all. Yeah, but what about the Irish government? He has warrants. He has warrants for his arrest with his native country of Ireland. What about that government? Do you trust them? Tasman Fighters, Gold Star, TasmanFighters.com, Gold Star, Stand.sport, Urban Warfare. What is this? Main event, bantamweight. Is this a real, is this bare knuckle? The fuck is this? Maloney versus, Maloney. Oh, okay, that's Maloney. Oh, okay. Oh, that's Maloney. Oh, all right, cool. Cool, okay, yeah. Okay. I didn't know who that was. I'm like, he look familiar. That's Maloney. Okay, I know who that is. All right. April 25th. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. What's his name? Martin Okole. Bro, I seen this dude fight 2 times, bro. I'm just not impressed with this guy. I think he was signed with Anthony Joshua company at one point. That's the only thing I know about it. That's the only thing excitement. Like I don't even know this dude, a ticket seller or what. Like man. Who this dude is? He fighting Yoka. No. Okole versus Yoka? Okay. He got Yoka over there. All right, cool. Oh, they fighting in Paris, France. This, bro, Prime Star. Okay, Prime Time Boxing. Riyadh season on there too. Okay. Welcome to Bank versus Njolo Nimu. Super middleweight. They fighting in what is DK? Codeine DK. What is this? Do y'all know what country this is? Codeine DK. Let me see. Let me see what country this is. No. What country is this? What do anybody know what country? Oh, Denmark. Somebody said Denmark. They fighting in Denmark. Is there anybody gonna be getting ready to throw a fight party? They're in Denmark. Bro, this is the boxing schedule. Hey, Mr. Tomato Can, this is the boxing schedule. So now y'all understand why. Now y'all understand why we do shows like literally in American. This is American boxing in a nutshell. AB, like this is the topic. AB.
3, 4. Yeah, sweat dripping in my mouth, nigga.
Yeah, this where we at right here.
Oh, my bad, gang. That shit coming from your balls, bro. Nah, come on, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, that came from.
Our fighters over here, they drunk. They got sweat falling from there. You know what? In other niggas' mouths. They dancing. They wearing skinny jeans. You know, they wearing purses. Like, this is pretty much American boxing in a nutshell. You know, like we get more action. We get more action in this fight right here. Now, this is a real squad right here. And guess what? This dude, 5'6", 157 pounds, is not a big guy. He's a little guy. He didn't ask for no rehydration clause. He didn't ask for no catch weight. He fought the taller, bigger, heavier guy straight up. You get what I'm saying? And he took the crime to him. He took the crime. He asked for no, you get what I'm saying? He asked for none of that. They wasn't no wrong side of the street. I'm the A side. I got more followers than you. It wasn't none of that. You know, you get what I'm saying? So that's why we over here. Okay, we got to talk. Our fighters over here
on WhatsApp. Actually,
you know,
the fight is on.
Floyd's 50. You might well say he's 50. He's 49. Is he fighting a real fight or is he ain't fighting a real fight?
I know Floyd.
He putting the O on the line. He coming back out of retirement. So this was going on over here in America. This was over here. Okay, AB, he drunk.
What we talking about though? No worries. Stop touching me. What's all that gangster shit about? What we talking about though? What happened? Nothing at all.
Hey, yeah, he told me, yeah, see, he ain't from where I'm from. See, if he was from where I'm from, when you do something like that, bap, yeah, win, lose, or draw by nigga, nah, because you know it.
Okay, look. You guys are trying to fight. We're not trying to fight. I am trying to fight you. I don't want to drop his ass. All these boys don't fucking get along. Nigga, what? Actual boxer. You don't know who the fuck you talking to, cuz. He is the boxer. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Okay, then stop popping it though, cuz.
Man, see,
no.
Hey, this what's going on over here.
But you was acting like crazy gangster. I was not. Hey, don't touch him though, cuz. Hey, stop touching me. What the fuck you talking to, bitch ass boy?
Man, that dude will whoop both of y'all ass.
What you trying to do though? Hey, stop.
Well, you know what? I don't know. He probably can't fight, so he probably can't fight. I can't say that.
So stop though. Hey, don't let it fool you though. Don't let the hype fool you though, bruh. Don't let the hype fool you though, bruh.
Okay, he's an idiot. Let him go.
See this what's going on. This was our fighters. We hanging out with streamers. You know, shit, the motherfucker. AB look like James Toney right here from the side a little bit.
Let him go, guys. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
On me.
Photographers trying to work here. You guys are.
No. We good. Who you? Man, these little niggas, man. I gotta watch these little niggas. We good. Good on. Crazy, bro. I gotta piss, bro. Get the fucking hands off me, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you, boy?
Damn.
What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? Don't put your motherfucking hands on me, nigga. No. That'll be good. No. Put his hands on me, don't get it.
So this what's going on in America over here. This what we got going on in our boxing scene. We got this.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck, gang. You doing too much right now.
Nigga drunk, trying to drive home on the road, kill somebody. You know, this what we got going on over here.
Don't touch me, no more.
This shit cracking. This shit cracking over here. We got Golden Boy, Top Rank, PBC. You know what I mean? This shit cracking over here. This what we got going on.
And I'm serious, bro. And I'm dead ass, bro. Don't touch me, no.
He drunk. You can beat his ass right now. He is pissy drunk. You will stop a mud hole in the AB ass right here. He think he can fight right here, but he can't. He pissy drunk.
No, you act like niggas is ops. Niggas trying to help you, bro. What you don't touch me no more. Bro, I'll do you, bro. Stop, bro. Hey, bro, don't do that. Why you? Chill out, bro. What you mean? Stepping on me. Come on, man.
So you get what I'm saying? So this what's going on over here. This what's going on over here. Then we got Mama Holyfield. Then we got, we got here sparring stories, braids, and you saw this already. Hey, you saw this already. We got this going on with niggas writing other niggas love letters. Let's say I'm seeing in the UK. Y'all got some fugazi stuff going on over there in the UK. When Floyd was over there in the UK, this was going on in boxing.
After my God, I respected you. I respect you. After my God. I respect you. After my God. After my God.
You second to God, champ.
No. I didn't listen. I respect him. I'm sorry. I respect him.
Come on for the nigga pass out. Take the picture before you pass out.
Yeah, get him before he pass out.
Yeah.
Hold him up.
Yo, we gotta take this guy everywhere. Yeah. Yo, champ.
He needs air.
You need air.
Take the picture. Take the picture before you face the picture.
That's my hero, right? That's my hero. One more.
It takes a lot to do. All right, why you pushing?
Don't worry about it. Come on, I got you, guys.
Yeah. I'm just, you get what I'm saying? I'm just, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like this what's going on here. The ignorant shit. This what's going on over here. You get what I'm saying? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Dead as a goddamn graveyard. Literally. What you say, fam? He say breathe. Nigga. Hey, you get what I'm saying? This what these motherfuckers got going on. I'm trying to, boy. I love this podcast right here, but he be breaking the money down. So I like listening to this podcast. I like this podcast right here. He be breaking the money down. See, that's I be wanting to know the breakdown of the money. Break the money down. Because that's a big misconception about when athlete, because regular people are interested in athletes and entertainers and stuff, what they making and stuff. I mean, a lot of people that's just their entertainment. That's just how they pass time and stuff like that. So I be wanting like no shit. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna talk about that. I ain't gonna talk about that at all because I don't want a motherfucker to know nothing. I ain't giving none of that away free. I'm just, man, that's paid game now. But however, yeah, man. So yeah, that's a that's the shit I like. I like listening to the money. Because I just think the age I'm at in my life, that's why I'm focused at. It's like not necessarily the money. Now I'm gonna take that back. I'm not necessarily focused on the money, focusing on what skill. Like I say, this how my mentor. This is what my mentor taught me. One of my mentors. He say, listen, I'm gonna give y'all this for free in the closing. He say, visualize where you want to be at in a year. Let's say you had the perfect situation, everything lined up correctly. We just hypothetically speaking, just wondering, right? I'm telling y'all, any kind of mentorship program, I ain't talking about, listen, when I say, man, I'm not talking about the nigga shit. When I say to me, I ain't talking about, I don't know why I keep bringing this sister up. I don't want to bring her name. I don't want to keep throwing her name under the bus. I'm talking about the social media, Instagram, baddie, quick get rich influencers. I ain't throwing nobody under the bus. I ain't talking about that. That shit right there is play at your own risk. There's really no structure. It's just, it is what it is. It's a hustle. It's a hustle. I'm not talking about hustling. I'm not talking about hustling. I'm talking about and I'm trying to think. Okay, well, which one of my mentors it was? Was it Roberto Blake? I want to say it was Roberto Blake. So was it Roberto Blake? No, it wasn't Roberto Blake. It was another one. He said, listen, imagine where you want to be at a year from now. Okay. And then imagine like what type of lifestyle you want to live. You may say, look, man, what's your vision? Man, my dream is I want to have me 2 bad red bones. Both of them know about each other. We out in public together. I'm just throwing that out there. Everybody got different visions. I want to have a nice condo. Put a price tag on how much the condo. $100,000 condo or whatever. Just throwing a number out. That's okay. $100,000 condo or whatever. You want to get in the condo. Okay, cool. What type of car do you want? Be descriptive. Yeah, man, I want to drive this kind of car. Or I want to have that. You jot down all the shit that you want to do. You always envision for yourself. Any real mentorship program, that's what they're going to tell you. Then they're going to say, okay, what skill that you need to learn? No, they don't do that. My bad. I'm jumping the gun. So we write numbers down. Okay, you want to have a Maserati? Okay, I don't know how much a Maserati costs, but we're just gonna say it's an $80,000 car. $80 stacks. You want to move in a condo, $100,000 condo. You're not talking about buying it, though. You know, not buying it, just moving in. Okay, moving in. Okay, you got to have good credit and stuff like that. Okay. Giving y'all a breakdown how this shit is. Lifestyle. What type of lifestyle you want to do? Yeah, I want to travel. I may want to go to the UK, want to go here, go there. So you want to travel, what, at least twice a year? Okay. What airline you like to fly? Delta. So you add all this shit up, right? You add all this shit up. What you going to need to get in and up, all that stuff there. So once you come to that conclusion, then you say, what skills do I need to learn that's going to pay me the type of money that I'm going to need to make in order to live the lifestyle that I want to live a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. That's how it works. Just like that. You reverse engineer it. Because it's one thing to have a dream and a vision to be somewhere financially, economically, or whatever, lifestyle-wise. But it's another thing to figure out what is it that I must learn that's legit, that's going to pay me the type of money that I need in order to afford this lifestyle. Because once you figure out what is it that you want to do, then you got to put the price tag on it. Then figure out what is it that you need to learn in order to be able to afford that price tag. And then understand this ain't going to be no overnight shit. Now, this ain't going to be overnight now. You know that now. This shit going to take some time. It's going to be some times that you're going to want to quit. It's going to be some times when shit ain't working. It's going to be some times you're going to get frustrated. It's going to be some times where it seems like ain't nothing going nowhere. And you just going to want to just give up. That shit going to happen. That's a part of the process. It's going to be some times you may fail. That's a part of the process. But if your why is stronger, I'm giving y'all some shit. I'm giving y'all some real shit. If your why is stronger than your desire to quit when times get hard, guess what? That's what you should be doing. True. He said reverse engineering just now. Yeah, just reverse engineering. That's it. Just reverse engineering. That's it. Every real top dude that I've ever learned and studied under, they say that same shit. That's how you do it. The average person don't do that. The average person don't do that. That ain't no average person shit, because I've been around a lot of average people, including myself, my average ass for a long time, and when nobody thought about that. What skill I got to learn? Like in the street, I just gotta get put on. Or if about gunplay, I gotta go rob. Or you out in the street, you're a drug dealer, I gotta go sell some dope or do my thing in order to try to, try to get with a plug and in order to kind of afford the lifestyle I want to live. Only problem with that is you can do all of those things, but all of those things come with risk. And it's kind of like when you get caught up in the jam, everything you earn, you lose it all. And so you're going backwards now. So now not only do you lose your money, but you're losing time because you got to go do time. Being incarcerated doing time is wasted years of your life. It's the most non-productive part that someone can go through if he don't make it work for him. Because some motherfuckers, they don't do time, they make time do them. They don't serve time, they make time serve them. So it just depends on what your mindset is, stuff like that. So yeah, man, you gotta reverse engineer it and then be willing to do, get out of your comfort zone. You're gonna get uncomfortable. And then, it's some shit you're going to be learning and trying to figure out, and that's what it is. And then you got to keep your mouth closed and just keep it to yourself and just keep working. Because the people who know you, that's around you, they're not going to help you. They're not going to support you. I can tell you that right now. They're not going to help you. They're not going to support you. Because one, they don't understand it. And two, they don't see your vision. So, as I said before, when God never get upset with someone or your family, friends, mother, father, sister, whoever it may be, because, you say, I want to do this. You got a vision. You got a dream. You want to do that. And you're passionate about it. And people around you not supporting you like you feel like they should, like you want to. Don't get frustrated and upset that they're not supporting your vision, your dream. They could be having personal issues that they're going through themselves. That's one. Or two, it could be that, You know, again, it's not meant for everybody to see your vision. You can't get mad because someone is not passionate about that, what you're passionate about. God revealed that to you. That's your vision. God didn't give them, God didn't give the vision to them. He gave it to you. So if you really want to make it work, you got to be the one that show them. They'll come later. You put the work in, and people are able to physically see the physical manifestation of the work that you put in. That's when they're gonna come. When they come, you charge them double. True. When they come, you charge them double.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Q said nobody truly gives a fuck. Yeah, and they shouldn't give a fuck. Just like you don't give a fuck. They shouldn't give a fuck. It don't matter what other people think. What matters is, nigga, what you gonna do? I never base action or inaction. It's never based upon what anybody else thinks. Remember that. Whether I do or don't, whether I decide to do something or decide not to do something, it's never based upon who gives a fuck. I don't give a fuck who give a fuck. It's, you know what I mean? Like, they shouldn't give a fuck. It don't concern them. They ain't benefiting from it. That's your vision. Nigga, do you give a fuck? That's all that matters. True. For real though.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is what it is, man. Shout out to Willie.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to we got Raphael. What's going on, brother?
Hey, okay.
We got Keith's Bulldogs.
Hey, okay.
Chris LP.
Hey, okay.
Shout out Big Nuts.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Techie.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Mika.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Tila.
Hey, okay.
Let's see. Shout out to who else we got in the building? Highlight Space.
Hey, okay.
We got Lee Smith and his BI.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Poncho.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Clinton.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Alan Maddox.
Hey, okay.
Who else we got in the building? Just So Sick.
Hey, okay.
We got my main man Keith's Bulldog, Cincinnati Stand Up.
Hey, okay.
Well, we got Schoolo.
Hey, okay.
We got G5 from the Bronx.
Hey, okay.
We got my main man Ramon.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Ramon, man. Shout out to Schoolo.
Hey, okay.
He say Coach did AB win. Did AB win what?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. What'd he say? He said that's a bunch of bullshit, Coach. They fake as fuck. Yeah. There they are. Yeah, I mean, but I'm not knocking nobody hustle. You know, they can get somebody, they can get people. So be it. I'm not knocking nobody hustle. It is what it is. People got to do their own due diligence. You know, they got to do their own due diligence. You know, but there's definitely a science to it. There's a science to it. Definitely a science to it. And the shit I'm telling you, I'm not even telling you 90%. I'm not even telling you 10%. Really, I'm just telling you 5%. You know, because the other 95% is whatever. Shout out to Jamie from New York.
Hey, okay.
We got my main man. We got Keys. We have Alan. We have Mr. Tomato Can. We got Raphael. We have J Rock from DC. Hollow Davis. We got my main man Ramon. We got King Mayor. He said great show. Is that real spring water from Real Spring? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't put it in the bottle.
Hey, okay.
You know, again, what they say it is and what it is, I really don't know.
Hey, okay.
The only way you really know unless you package it yourself. You know what I mean? So let's see. Shout out to who else we got? We got Lee Smith.
Hey, okay.
We got doggone Lady Shan done them season.
Hey, okay.
You know, and it is what it is, man. Much love to everybody, man. I'm gonna give everybody else a shout out right after these messages. Yeah, man. Shout out to Willie. We got Jamie. We got Lee. We have Clinton. We have who else we have in the building, man? Lady Shan, Raphael. Oh yeah, shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. Mr. Tomato Can and his BI. Salute to him. Shout out to Coach. Shout out to Uncle Charles, Alabama Stand Up. Shout out to Tony Montana. I think that's it. I think that's everybody I see, man. Same people. Oh yeah, shout out to Mr. Bory. Oh yeah, shout out to Mr. Golden. Mr. Golden was here as well. We'll see what's up, man. Debo Dev is now he trained with James Toney. We'll see how that works out, if anything. But yeah, man, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, and I love it. You know, you got to destroy in order to rebuild. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.